I know. And listen, we're all just sisters growing in business, growing in life together. All right. So it's an amazing time. I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right. Do anybody got their wine? What y'all are drinking? What are you drinking? Drop what you're drinking down in the chat. I think I got some red wine in here. Drop what you're drinking down in the chat. What y'all sipping on? Okay, we got some Stella Rosa Peach. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, Moscato. Yes. Somebody said 100% grape juice. Okay, you ain't with it tonight, sis. Moscato. Okay, Moscato popular tonight. We got sangria. Okay, somebody said water. Okay, you ain't with it tonight, sis. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Iced coffee, long night. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That is cool. What else? No drinks tonight. All right, that's okay. That's okay, because we're gonna have ourselves a good time. All right. So on another note, I want to go ahead. Tequila. Oh, you trying to get lit. And first of all, you're supposed to be here. 1800 and pineapple. I love it. All right. So queens, ladies, I just love using the word queens because I think that that's just something that we should embody, right? We should look at ourselves as being high and mighty, not in an arrogant and cocky way, but just being sure of yourself, being confident in who you are. If you hear me, drop some ones down in the chat. Drop some ones down in the chat. And ladies, you all are looking absolutely beautiful. I got a chance to swipe through and see how y'all was getting down. The people that got their cameras on, y'all are looking amazing tonight. All right. So let's talk a little bit about etiquette, right? Actually, I want y'all to be interactive with me. When you think of the word etiquette, right? A woman with grace and class, what's some words that come to mind when you think about the word etiquette? Drop it down. Help me out. Help us out. What do you think about when you think of that, right? What do you think about when you think of etiquette? A woman being a classy woman, what do you think about? Polished. Yes. Claire Huxtable. Oh, yes. She was everything. Attitude. Yes. Self-respect. Right? Posture. Absolutely. Absolutely. Keep dropping them down. I want to know what y'all think. Because this is for all of us. We're doing this together. All right. All right. Mindset. Exactly. Right. Carrying yourself well. Taking care of your nails, not just your outside appearance, but being good to yourself in the inside. Right. Manners. Absolutely. Right. Putting on display what you want the world to see. Right. Self-respect, class, appreciation. Right. Self-care, confidence, all of that. Listen, I'm here for it. And listen, we got to make sure that we don't allow our mood to affect our manners. All right. A lot of us, being women, we could be a little bit moody, but listen, it's all good. As long as you don't allow your mood to affect your manners, it's cool. We just got to carry ourselves a certain type of way because we're not just, carrying ourselves a certain type of way for ourselves. But when I look out here in the world, when I look at you all, when I see you all online, when I see you all in person, when I connect with you all over the phone, we're all representing each other, right? We're all representing and connecting with each other. And so when people say that women can't work together, we do more competing than we do collaborating. Listen, we're getting ready to change all of that. Culture Investment Group or Culture Queens, we're getting ready to shift how people are looking at women. If y'all are with us, if y'all are in this together with me, drop something down. Just drop something down. Let me know if y'all hear what I'm saying, right? Drop some 2s down, 8s down, whatever. Just drop some hearts down, something, all right? We are in this together. We got to come bold. This time and period that we're currently in, it's not the time for us to sit with our hands behind our back, and be all shy and try to be coy. That's cute or whatever. But it's time to get out here and be bold. The industry that we're in, we have a lot of men in power, and we got a lot of men that's just in it, period. And so listen, it's time for the women to be like, look, it's our time. It's our season. It's our level of season. And the stronger we are, the better it will be, right? The more unity that we have, the more power that we have, right? Let me know if that's making sense so far, okay? We got to carry ourselves with class and grace at all times, online, offline, and we'll get to that online situation because a lot of us are online. That's what we do, a part of our business. And so having the self-confidence when you get out here into this world, when we're talking to people, we gotta display a certain level of high confidence, because if you're meek and frail and we don't really know what we're talking about, people are not gonna listen to us. So how you view yourself is how everybody will view you. Does that make sense, right? How you view and look at yourself and how you feel about yourself is the same way that each and every person you come in contact with is going to view you. And so how would you like your younger sister, your cousins, how would you like them to view you? Start showing up as the person, the woman, the queen that you want to be today. All right. We got to start being the person that we want to be today so that people can see that tomorrow, even if you don't feel confident. And I'm going to show you all how I was able to do that. All right. Because I'm going to be real. Last year, I was probably the most insecure that I've ever been in my entire life. All right. Let me tell you all a little bit about how I was able to boost my confidence without outside noise, without other people's compliments, right? With me just being like, you know what? I got some inner work to do, and only I can do that, right? So I'm about to tell y'all how I did that. So I saw somebody online with this jar, right? I know y'all looking like, what are you doing? So this jar, it's called my self-love jar, all right? I was so insecure. I used to be crying. I used to think I was ugly. I used to feel just I was eating myself out of everything. Like I was just eating comfort foods and all of this stuff. And I'm just like, man, do I really care about myself? At one point I was thinking to myself, like, do I really care about myself? Right? I was just questioning everything. And so I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of the things that I said to myself. So if you are struggling with self-confidence, because that's one of my biggest topics that I'm talking about today, here's a way that you can overcome that, right? Create yourself a self-love jar. I know it might sound corny, but like Riaz says, like, listen, even in business, like, you got to do the corny stuff, all right? So doing this corny stuff right here really helped me to boost my confidence into the queen I am today, okay? You can't tell me nothing. If you can't tell, listen, if you're the type of person to be like, listen, you can't tell me nothing, drop some hearts down in the comment. Don't be shameful. Don't be bashful. Don't care about who on this call. Drop some hearts down in this comments, okay? If you do not care about what anybody thinks, you are in your glory, you walking with confidence, grace, and class, and you ain't got time for the haters, honey, no. Y'all, if y'all do not know, I am extra, read all about it, and I am loving it, okay? Be who you are, be true to who you are, and don't care about what nobody thinks. All right, so listen. Yeah, I'm so extra. So listen, here is some things that I said about myself, all right? I said, I am enough. That's it. I said, I am enough. So I used to write, like I would just pick up a piece of paper when I felt low within myself, and I was like, I need to write myself a note. I need to write myself a note right now. And so I would write myself these notes, stick it in a jar. And when I would again feel like I was unworthy, I would pull the note out. I would read the note to myself, because I feel like there's no words that you can feel that'll come off in a way. I'm trying to see the words that I'll say this. There's nothing like saying those words to yourself, right? These positivity words, like hearing it from somebody else is cool, but hearing positive words from yourself, it just gave me a whole different meaning. All right. So I am enough. That was one of the things that I was telling myself. All right. I'm gonna pull a few more out of here. I said, this about to make me cry, because y'all was so insecure. Like, you really gotta work on yourself, right? In this business and just in general. So we're gonna help ourselves and each other be able to do that. We just getting started. We're just getting started with this. So how we kind of continue on is going to be based on just us just coming together, coming up with different topics. So I said, you have to really stretch when you don't feel like it. And I would say Pamela at the end of it to make sure that I'm talking to myself, right? I'm talking to myself, right? The best words and the best things that you can say come from you. They should, at least, right? Some of the best conversations that you will have should be from yourself. I talk to myself, and some people are like, you a little off? No, I'm not. Okay, I'm a whole lot of on, okay? So listen, yes, it said the way you see yourself is the way others will see you. That's absolutely true. I just said that. I'm gonna pull a couple more out of here, right? Because it's somebody on this line that may feel, like I did. You know what I mean? And it was a hard place to be at, but we walk in by faith in this season. I was telling myself to be proud of myself, right? I was saying, get out of that situationship so you can build your business. Like I was in a situationship, right? That's why I was feeling low and I allowed other things to consume me. We're in a season of leveling up. Enough with that, right? Enough with I can't, enough with the maybes, enough with I'm going to try to do it. We're in a season of we're doing it, right? We're doing it. So allow yourself to be free in this moment that we're currently in, right? Allow yourself to love on yourself, hug yourself sometimes, okay? So have that self-confidence. And it's not about you being beautiful and you putting on makeup and you putting on lipstick and you covering up. It's not about the outside appearance, right? Yeah, that's cool. We're all cute. But it's really about how you feel in the inside. Are you feeling your best, right? Do you truly feel your best? When you wake up in the morning, do you love what you see? When you go to sleep at night, do you love who you are? Do you love what you've done for the day, right? Drop some hearts down in the comments if y'all feel what I'm saying. Drop some hearts down, right? Take a sip of y'all wine and just relax, okay? All right, we're in a season of bossing up. Like, as you all see, there's like a huge shift within Culture Investment Group, right? Everybody is just doing their thing out here, grinding for their first and last name, right? It is not the time to be feeling low, right? We're in this together. If any of my sisters on this line ever feel unworthy, I want you to hit my line up, hit up Ebony, hit up one of your sisters, because we got your back. That's what it's here for. That's what we created this for. This culture, Queens, is for us to create this culture of women coming together, being positive, you know what I'm saying? Being connected, being one, right? So if you have an issue, maybe your sister may have that issue. Let's all talk about it. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just talking off the dome, just speaking from the heart. And I'm just grateful to be a part of some women that are ready to level up, right? That are putting their pride aside, their ego aside, and saying, you know what? I want to be a part of something that's bigger than me, right? I want to be something that's greater than what I currently am right now. And right now, I know that I can't really just do that by myself, because we're more powerful when we're together. We're cool when we by ourselves, but when we're together, something magical happens. I remember a time when I just didn't really want to work with other women like that. And if I'm being real, that's how it was. I was like, I could just do all this stuff myself. But when I got with people like women like Ebony, right? When I start seeing other women shining, I'm like, man, we can work together. We're just so powerful, right? And it's encouraging to see you all. So let me talk about something else, because we are all online on social media, okay? So want to make sure everybody mute their lines. So, being on social media, yes, exactly, yes, like the song says, being on social media, we want to show up as our best selves, okay? If you got some old stuff of who you used to be, maybe you used to go to the club, sis, maybe you used to pop bottles every day. I don't know what you used to say, sis. Maybe you used to smoke. I don't know, sus. Okay, but listen, just delete all of that stuff, because you want to show the world who you are now, who you want to be now, right? I start getting rid of all this old stuff on my page, all right? And I'm about to, y'all about to see me out here shining. I'm not about to stick myself in a box. I'm about to come out here, and if you got a problem with it, too bad. Okay, drop some hearts down if y'all feel what I'm saying. I don't care. Listen, don't care what nobody say about you in this season. All right, do not care. I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your cousins, Ray Pookie and them. I do not care. It's time for you to win. It's time for you to win. Not now, but right now, sis. Okay, clean up your social media, get it together, show your beautiful face, show your beautiful teeth, right? We love you. When I see y'all pictures come up, I'm hearting it. Hey, sis, Culture Queens, I see you, right? That's what we need to be doing. That's what we need to be doing. This a young lady hit me up today and said, hey, I want to be a part of what you got going on. Didn't even know what we're doing. I just want to be around you. What? That's a humongous compliment. I didn't even want to be around me last year. You know what I mean? Like I told you, I was super insecure to the highest level, to the highest level, right? But we overcome, right? We overcome, and that's in the past. Leave that old stuff behind and bring out this newness, all right? So that's what I wanted to give you all, just, the etiquette, just respecting yourself, just loving yourself, having a massive amount of care for you and the people around you, having an appreciation, wearing your best clothes, go online and show your best self. I like to say that I'm in between like being ratchet and classy, so I'm kind of clatchet. You know what I mean? I just made that up. I'm clatchet, all right? So I like to kind of flex a little bit, but I come back and keep it cute. All right, so I'm in between there, but you gotta love you, right? You gotta love it. You gotta be yourself. Be true to you, whatever that looks like for you. Okay. So I love you all. I love you all. I love what you all are doing. I love what you're standing for. Clean up your page. Get your beautiful pictures on there. Show out, okay? Show out. When you post something online, I don't care if it's a picture, if it's a status, remember you got other queens that's out here that you're representing, all right? Remember that you got other queens. So whatever you post, think about that in the back of your mind. Like, okay, well, my sister say this, right? I'm representing not just me. I'm representing an army of women who care about me, who are passionate about me, right? Yes, clutch it, okay? So y'all, I know y'all love me. I love it because I'm starting to feel like, oh, when we went to Destin, I was just being myself. It take me a little while to kind of unfold and show people who I really am, because I got like 7 personalities all wrapped in one, and that's okay. I had to say that to myself. That's okay, because people will accept you for who you are. All right, have confidence in who you are. It doesn't matter what other people think about that. All right, so does that make sense? I wanted to open up the call with some value, with some self-love, all right, with some encouragement. This is gonna be an amazing group. We're gonna be doing some awesome things. We're gonna be having this call every single Wednesday at 10 o'clock. So when you wind it down, like, you know, wanting somebody to talk to, you can talk to us. You can talk to us, all right? This is a queen talk conversation. This is a highly beautiful conversation that we're getting ready to have. So I am excited, and I'm going to bring on, I'm gonna slide out the way because I'm trying to get a little bit more of my wine. I'm gonna bring, my good sis, Ebony, all right? And let her close us out and just give us a beautiful message. I love hearing from Ebony. Like I've watched her grow. We watched each other grow, and just seeing her evolve, you know, seeing her with her kids, seeing her, you know, being married. I just got so much respect for her. You know, she's educated, she's beautiful, and just has an amazing spirit. And I love just watching her grow. You know what I mean? And I can learn so much from her, you know, and I'm learning so much from everybody on this call. So I want to go ahead and move out of the way. And I'm going to pass it over to Ebony. Are you here, sis?
Yes, you know I am. Pam, listen, guys, let's go ahead and drop some queen crowns in the chat right now for Pam. I just love Pam's energy. Like she said, like just how she's been watching me grow, I've been watching her grow as well. Before we even really knew each other, we were online friends in the beginning. And it's just a blessing to now have that relationship with her, growing together and helping other queens as well grow as well. So I'm just excited to be here. Ladies, I'm excited to spend this time with you. I'm excited to grow, because that's the goal. That's what we want to do. We want to grow every single day. So before we get into it, listen, Pam just said a lot. We are confident. We are courageous. We are loving. We are beautiful. So we got to keep that mood forever. So we're going to have to dance a little bit. Let's loosen up a little bit. Hey, because this is our mood forever. So let's enjoy this real quick. Y'all ready? Come on, y'all gotta be dancing now. Don't just stand and watch me, okay? Listen, my girl Sai says she's ready. I see you. Hey, let's go. Let's go.
I know my enemy play on it.
Hey.
Tick, wine on it. Keep it down my body.
Let's go.
I'm dancing like a trap bound.
I see you. Okay, Tenacia. Hey. Where I'm headed. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, yes, energy, ladies, energy. Yes, I gotta go through it. I gotta see everybody. Okay, Siniqua, I see you with that. I see you. All right, Francesca, I see you, Amita. I see you. Okay, Miss Betty trying to give us a calm turn up. I see you, Miss Betty. Come on.
Promise this my move forever.
Promise this my move forever. Come on, ladies. energy. Yes.
Promise this my most forever. Promise this my
We
most
gonna vibe out, so y'all better know how to vibe.
forever.
Don't get lame on us now. We got a whole other 2 minutes to the song go off. Don't get lame.
Forever, and never ever, and never ever at the Saxon, Medieval Suite, like Mandela, bumping fella on the Puma chair, like we from Lagos, Mansa reincarnated.
Yeah.
Levels, that's a feeling.
Look, that's what I'm talking about, Sharon. Hey, the job don't stop. It don't stop. You better just rock just like this. Hey.
No kumbaya, just give me the Somali. I'm on the cloud, helmet on the jet ski.
Okay,
You know the
Janine,
vibes
I
in
see
my
that
head.
smile. Okay,
Oh my God, without the God in the X-ray.
Hey.
I'm afraid the whole game will be colonized. The marathon will be televised.
Okay, I see Bobo and Amari step in the building. Yes, that's what we gotta say. When that negativity comes, we unbothered. We unbothered. Hey. Okay, wait, who is this? Shanique is jamming, honey. I need to stand up. Shanique is jamming. Yes. Yes. Oh, listen, Danielle poured her another drink. Hold on, let me take Danielle poured another drink. Let me see.
I knew the fire was going on, and we can see the sky. Since we cry, let us know that we alive. Yeah. Give us goosebumps every time. I throw up my diamond. Together we big time, man.
Let's go.
Reminder. I got my cousin to the heavens. The other night I won't remember.
I promise this mama forever. I promise this mama forever.
Just dancing on the castle.
Hey, they gonna know who culture is, baby. They gonna be like, oh, that's the culture queen. I know who that is. Let's go. Hey. Yes. How y'all feeling, ladies? How are you feeling, man? I'm just excited about our future. I know y'all unmute yourself. Let me feel some of that energy, because I know y'all.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey.
Yes, I love it. Guys, so ladies, let's talk about it. Like, what does it mean to be a woman of culture? What does that mean, right? I was sitting down, I was thinking about it like, what does the culture woman represent? What does that mean? See, I want to talk about this because it's very important to you, for you to understand and know when it says that you're a culture queen or you're a woman of culture, what does that mean? See, when I think of a culture woman, I think of somebody walking in to a room and immediately their presence is felt. See, I believe that we are intelligent. We are beautiful. We hold ourselves to a high standard. We are true to ourselves, right? We hold ourselves to make sure that we are the example. We come in all shapes and sizes. We come from all backgrounds. We are strong. We are brave, right? We are proud. We are humble. We're not perfect, but guess what? We're working through our imperfections every single day. We are leaders. We lead our families. We lead our lives. We lead the world. This is what it's meant to be a woman of culture. We work out daily, okay? And if y'all ain't working out, listen, my day one start again tomorrow, okay? This time I ain't gonna stop, I promise. This is for real, okay? We work out daily because we understand that health and vitality will increase our frequency. And see, when you increase your frequency, you increase your vibration. And once your vibration is high, you can attract anything that you want in your life, anything that you choose to desire. We're in the best shape of our lives, okay? We are limitless. We are fierce. We are confident. We are both soft and powerful. All right, when we see a fellow queen's crown down, we lift it up. We don't put her down. We lift it up. See, that's what it means to be a woman of culture. We are believers. See, we understand that life's lessons are God's blessings. That's who we are. We are gifts from God. So listen, our crown, it ain't gonna fit everybody. The culture queen crown not gonna fit everybody, but if they want to get a part of the culture, they can. We are women of strength. We are fearless. We bring peace, harmony, positive vibes wherever we go. We are resilient. Are y'all feeling me? We are resilient. We are responsible. We are queens. We are way makers and world changers. We are infinite. Whatever we speak, we achieve. That's who we are. We are the women of culture. That's who we are. See, we represent another level of class, another level of confidence. I absolutely love everything that Pam just went over, because you have to embody that. You have to embody when we say who we are. And see, the thing about culture, guys, I don't know if you know, but see, culture means to grow. So when I say women of culture, we are women of growth. Every day we understand that we have to grow every single day. See, if you are not growing, you are dying. The person who you could be is not happening. You're not pulling the best person that you could be out. So you must grow every single day. And see, when I say those words, I say them very firmly. Because see, everything that I just said elucidates the type of woman that is a part of a woman of culture. It's a part of the Culture Queens. It's a part of Culture Investment Group. We are united. There's not going to be any drama here, because see, we are sisters. This is a sisterhood. We're here to push each other to grow more and more. So as we are pushing each other, as we are growing, as we are trying to get the success that we want, see, we have to understand what type of energy that we have to have on a consistent basis. See, that's one of the reasons why my day one gonna start again tomorrow. And see, I'm gonna tag people on social media so y'all can hold me accountable, okay? My day one gonna start tomorrow, because see, when you are working out, you just feel good. When you're working out, you're boosting your energy. And energy is so important. So today, I want to well, tonight, I'm not going to be long, but I want to kind of talk about success and energy and what happens when we get thrown off our game. Why do we get thrown off our game, right? Because we got to stay focused. This morning, I talked about tunnel vision. So everything I'm about to talk about now, it goes right to that message, because today, moving forward, ladies of culture, women of culture, we got to have tunnel vision. So understand this, everybody here wants to achieve a certain amount of success. Am I right? Drop something down and drop some hearts down in the chat. Pam already set that standard. So drop some hearts down in the chat if you want to achieve some type of level of success, right? In order for you to achieve a level of success, you have to understand what success is. See, if you don't know what success is, it's going to be hard for you to achieve that level of success. Understand this, success is a progressive realization of a worthy idea. See, I learned that from my virtual mentor, Bob Proctor, that success is the progression, the progressive realization of a worthy idea. So what does that mean? When you want to be successful, you got to continue to progress. You got to continue to grow. You can't stay the same person. See, what I know is, and I know from experience, that I used to feel like I was doing so much to attain the success that I want. I just do all the time, do, but I ain't going nowhere. Have you ever felt like that? Like I'm so busy, but I'm not moving. It's like I'm going around in circles. Can anybody feel me? Let me know in the chat if you feel me. You're just doing so much. You're just working so hard, but you're not going anywhere. That's because you have to, it's a process that you're going through. But if you're not progressing through that process, you're not going to achieve the level of success that you want to achieve. It's a process. Success is a process. You got to grow through it. You got to get there. You can't sit still. So I was thinking, and I was like, so if we got to move, if we got to progress in order to get to the level of success that we want, what else do we have to do? Something that I learned from Bob Proctor when I went to go see him in LA, I think like 2 years ago, he said that your frequency has to be on the same level as what your goal is. So for example, your goal is here, but your level of frequency is probably here. Your energy is here. So the goal can't come down to meet you. You have to meet the goal. And see, here at Culture Investment Group, here and within the Women of Culture, we have to understand that we have to be aware of our energy. It's so important. See, I love that Pam talked about self-confidence and the things that she did to be able to boost her self-confidence. But guess what? When she boosts her self-confidence, she boosts her energy. Everything started happening for her. I remember watching her. And I couldn't believe, I was like, she ain't no rank yet. I didn't even know. But she had to work on herself. She had to get her energy, her vibrational energy to the level of the success that she wanted. And guess what? This is the thing, ladies. This is what I need you guys to understand. Every time you match it, the next goal, guess what? The frequency goes higher. And then you got to match it again. And the frequency goes higher. And you got to match it again. So what are the things that could possibly throw you off? All right. Because I'm very adamant on being aware. All right. Being aware of what's going on, being aware of how I'm feeling, being aware of my surroundings. And see, we're having this conversation because the Women of Culture is going to another level. So we got to be aware of what's going on. So I want to give you 4 things that could possibly throw your vibrational energy off. And then I'm going to tell you how to combat that. Don't worry. All right. So I want to tell you 4 things. Number 1, insecurity. I know a lot of women on this line may have a bit of insecurity. I know because I did. I used to have insecurity. Let me give you an example of one of my insecurities. I could never post a picture, and I think Pam just said this, I could never post a picture without makeup. I just couldn't. I was just like, like I just need to be polished all the time. But really, that's not true. So what I had to do when I went through a stage where I had to really focus on my growth, I had to start posting pictures of me without makeup to prove to myself that I was breaking through that insecurity. So whatever you might be insecure about, what you have to do is prove to yourself that you're no longer insecure about that thing. So you got to do it. Whatever you're insecure about, you got to do it. If it's you posted a picture on social media with bare face, hair everywhere, whatever, you got to do it. Whatever insecurity that you may have, you got to just push through it, because wealth and success does not vibrate in an energy where it's insecurity. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't vibrate there. It's not there. So if you want to achieve the level of success that you want to achieve, you got to raise your vibrational energy by knocking out those insecurities. You got to knock it off. Shoot, I wish I knew how to put a face on. I'm cracking up. So you got, and that's just an example. But maybe somebody's insecurity is speaking on a platform such as this. If you're insecure about that, guess what? You got to do it. You just got to do it. If your insecurities is speaking in front of people, guess what? You just got to do it to prove to yourself that you're no longer insecure. Number 2, another thing that throws off our vibrational energy is fear. It's fear, right? It's being afraid of doing certain things. My virtual mentor, see, you know, everybody, I've always heard that fear stands for false evidence appearing real. Y'all heard that? False evidence appearing real. But see, what Tony Robbins told me, it meant fuck everything and run, period. That's what he told me it meant, all right? So you got to make a decision if you're going to just forget everything and run. Now, and when I say run, I don't mean away from it. I mean towards it, head on. See, in Destin, Florida, I told you guys that one of my biggest fears is I hate roller coasters. Like, I am afraid of roller coasters. I hate it. But guess what? I have put myself on a roller coaster time and time to try to get over that fear. It just ain't happening, y'all. I just can't do it. I'd try, I promise, but I can't. But whatever fear that you have right now, if it's fear of posting on social media, if it's fear of picking up the phone, if you're building a business, you gotta pick up the phone. You gotta talk to people. You cannot be afraid of doing the things that's gonna help you be successful. Think about the things that you're in fear about right now, okay? You gotta run towards that thing. So whatever you're afraid of, you must confront, right? Drop that in the chat. Whatever I'm afraid of, I must confront. Whatever I'm afraid of, I must confront. Period. Nothing else. Whatever you're afraid of, you must confront. All right? So if you're living your life afraid, that's why you're at where you're at right now. If you're living your life in fear, that may mean that might be the reason why you haven't hit the next goal, if that's a rank in our company. Or if you're afraid of going live trading, right? You're going, you so afraid to trade with your real money. You'll never make money. Whatever it is, because see, you can take this and apply it to anything in your life. If you're living in fear, it's not going to happen for you. You have chosen your best life based on the best thoughts that you've had in the past. So the best life that you had is created by the thoughts that you have had. So if it's thoughts of fear that you've had, if it's thoughts of insecurity, now is the time. Because I already said at Women of Culture, we are brave, we are courageous, we are powerful, we are fearless, we are limitless. So you gotta leave it at the door. Go outside, come back in and leave everything outside. Leave it outside. So when you step into this new realm of you, there's nothing that you're afraid of doing. Drop this in the chat. Whatever I can't do, I must do. See, going forward, whatever you feel like you couldn't do, now you understand that you must do. I can't go live. You must do it. I can't talk to people on the phone. You must do it. I can't be on Go Live. You must do it. Listen, ladies, we are world changers. We want to change the world. We want to help other women out there understand that they can do this too. But if you're busy living insecure and living in fear, then how are you going to help the next woman? How are you going to help the next woman flourish? Whatever you can't do, you must do. Number 3, quitting. Man, do y'all know people? I know y'all know somebody. You might be that person that start and stop, start and stop, start and stop. Is that you? You might know that person if it's not you. Man, I'm gonna go hard in my business. I'm about to blow my business up. Ooh, I'm about to go live this week. I'm about to post a video this week. And then that's it this week. Because next week, you done stop. But you gotta understand and you gotta know every time you stop, it takes a level of energy that you have to build up again to be able to continue on the goal, to be able to continue the plan. So you can't quit and start. And see, these people are usually people who just quit everything. See, I'm not a quitter. And you gotta say that. I am not a quitter. I succeed at everything I do. Everything I touch turns to gold. You gotta have that confidence. You gotta have that burning fire inside of you that won't ever let you quit. No matter what business that you're in. No matter where you are right now. You gotta continue to go until I said this morning, until whatever your why was to start your business. And I know we got some guests on the line. So whatever business that you're in right now, Whatever you're working on right now, you got to do it until you've achieved the goal that you set when you started it. So when you started when you started learning how to trade, when you started building a business, you got to continue on until you hit that goal. It's very important. How can you impact others? Listen, ladies, I think I said this morning too, but I got to say it again because it's so important. Every time you go to bed at night, you should be asking yourself a question. What did I do to give to this world? What level of impact did I have on somebody's life before I close my eyes tonight? What did I do to further myself in my business? What did I do to further myself in my life? Did I work out today? And I didn't work out today. I told y'all tomorrow is my day one, okay? I'm telling you, hold me accountable, okay? I promise. I'm going to post it every time. You don't see me post at the gym. You hit me up like, Ebony, you said, okay? So what level of impact, when you go to sleep tonight, what level of impact did you have on the world today? Because see, when we talk about world leaders, we're not talking about next year. We're talking about today. When I say that women of culture are change makers, listen, that means today. What can you do to change a life today? So your legacy is not everything. Your legacy is not just one thing. I'm about to say that wrong. Your legacy is not just one thing you do. Your legacy is everything you do. Your legacy is just not one. Your legacy is every person that you talk to, every person that hears your voice. You should have so much built up on the inside of you, that every time you talk to somebody, you can bless their life, because that's what women of culture are about. Every time you speak to someone, you should be blessing their soul, giving them something that they can take, that they can grow from. Because see, that's what a woman of culture is. That's what she does. Number 4, how does your vibrational energy get thrown off? By attracting things that don't align with your desires, by attracting people that don't align with your goals. So you might get some negative energy, right? And maybe somebody talking trash, or maybe something, right? You might get some type of negative vibe from somewhere. You got to ask yourself, what is in me that I attracted that? See, we're so used to automatically being like, that person this, that person that, but you got to stop and ask yourself, what did I do to attract that? What's on the inside of me that attracts that? So anytime you find yourself in a situation, you got to stop and pause and be aware. Be aware of what's on the inside of you. Number 5. This is the last one that throws off. Oh, I said 4, but it's 5. Number 5, what throws off your vibrational energy? Integrity, if you don't have integrity. If you don't have integrity, see, ladies of culture, women of culture have integrity. So now it's time for an integrity check. All right? In this business, we don't cross recruit. In this business, when we're telling people about what we do, we're not going to lie to them. If you haven't made any money, don't tell them you made some money. Don't do that. Because see, you think that no one hears you, but guess what? That energy that you're putting out, that's bad energy. That's not good integrity. You know, if you haven't made any money, just say that. Hey, I'm still a student. I'm still learning. Be honest. And if you haven't made any money, that's a shame on you, because we got plenty of products that can help you make money. Every call, we making money. All right? So integrity. When nobody's watching, if you are not a woman of integrity, it's going to affect your success. You're not going to be able to get your energy to a place where it needs to be if you're not a woman of integrity. You can't have 7-figure goals with minimum wage energy, with minimum wage integrity. What does that mean? What does that mean? You can't want to have all these millions of dollars and you still doing low life stuff. You still arguing and going off on people. You still you at the club fighting. I don't think anybody on here is still fighting at the club. I hope you ain't. I hope you're not. You still arguing with people. We don't have time for that. We don't have time to argue. If y'all feeling me, drop some more hearts in the chat. If y'all still here, drop some more hearts in the chat. You cannot be that person anymore. If that used to be you, because that used to be me. I can't even lie, I'm be honest. I was a fighter. I was ready, high attitude, ready, okay? But I had to understand this is not who I want to be. I don't want to be the person arguing with people. I don't want to be the person if somebody say something on my post, I'm going back and forth with them all day. That's bad energy. So if you are still that person, I want you to check that energy now. Check it now. Change your environment. I can tell by those kids, I'm cracking up. Low-key still a fighter on the low-low. I'm cracking up. But you gotta check, listen, you gotta know when to pull it out, okay? That's where it is. You gotta know when to pull it out. Don't pull it out all the time. So you can't be quick, you can't pull it out. Look, listen, you can't pull it out at the stoplight, okay? Because somebody will cut you off. You can't pull it out at the parking lot because somebody took your parking space, all right? You can't pull it out at the grocery store. You gotta pick your battles. God ain't through with me yet. I'm cracking up. You can't pull it. You gotta pull it out when it's necessary, okay? Keep it in your back pocket, all right? But that's important. It's very important. So how do you raise your vibration? How do you raise it? Well, first of all, number one, you got to know when to cancel and delete. Drop it in the chat. Cancel and delete. Somebody pulling up with that bad energy, you cancel and delete. Something's happening that you don't like what's happening and you feeling yourself getting upset and you want to go off, cancel and delete. That's all we doing. We canceling and delete. We are queens. We can't let our crown slip for nobody. So we canceling and deleting. That's why it's important for you to be aware of how you feel. Be aware of what's going on around you. Be aware of if somebody upsets you, figure out, why did this upset me so much? Why did this get me so rattled? And work on it. I feel as though you should journal every day. Cause see this next, I think we got about 112 days, something left in the year. You should journal every day. I journal. I love journaling because it helps me get through my process. It's helped me get through my growth. You should journal every day so you can look at yourself and see who you are today, and then you can see who you are January 1st. Because guess what? When you do that, after you have all that growth, after you have all that change, you can teach somebody how to do the same thing. So if you have something where like you keep everything in all the time, you're the type of person that don't want to talk to people, that's okay. You private, you're an introvert, that's fine. Journal. It's healing. Meditate. It's healing. But you got to cancel and delete, period. Husband make you mad? Cancel and delete his ass too. You can't delete him out the house, but you can delete him for that moment, okay? For that little moment, you can cancel and delete, okay? Period, okay? That's number one. Number two, okay? Find someone and model them. Find someone who is winning. I talked about this earlier today. Find somebody who is winning and model them. See how they handle themselves on social media. If it's somebody that's close, like somebody that you can go spend time with, you can go sit around. Find someone and model them. If you see someone that has the type of success that you want, find someone and model them, but be true to yourself. Let me be clear. Be true to yourself, because women of culture are true to themselves. Women of culture, understand that it's important to grow in your authenticity. It's important to grow in more of you. Become the best version of you every single day. You should be getting better every single day. See, the person who understands that growth needs to happen every single day, that's the person who wins. That's the woman who wins. The woman who says, I don't have to grow. The woman who says, I'm good how I am. See, that's the woman who still is trying to figure out how to get to the level of success that she wants to get to. A woman, you need to have a growth schedule, because women of culture, that means women of growth. All right, so that's important. Number 3, you have to unlearn and relearn. See, the reason why I was a hothead is because my mama was a hothead. Okay, I gotta blame her. That's why I was a hothead. I had to unlearn that. That's not okay. I had to unlearn and relearn. See, we tell people this all the time when it comes to our business. Gotta blame somebody. Gotta put it on somebody. But you gotta unlearn and relearn. We talk about this all the time, just with trying to share the plan and show people what we do, right? And we like, why don't want to get started? What's wrong with them? Well, they gotta unlearn and relearn what we already know is not right. So you gotta unlearn and relearn new ways of handling situations, new ways of handling, trials and tribulations. All right, unlearn and relearn. You have to totally immerse yourself in growth. Ladies, I hope you hear me, because the level that we're going to, see, it's 45 ladies on the call right now, but January 1st, it's gonna be 450 ladies on the call. Uh-oh, binary. My alarm came on, trying to make some money. So it's gonna be more ladies on here. Are you gonna be ready to lead them? Because they're gonna be looking for someone to lead them. So are you gonna be able to do that? You have to commit yourself to your growth. There's nothing more important than the power of changing. See, it's not okay for people to say, I just am who I am, and that's who I am, period. That's on whatever, like, I'm just me. No. If you are nasty, you need to change. If you are fearful, you need to change. If you are insecure, you need to change. All right? 5 more minutes and I'm done. I'm wrapping this up. And we're going to go faith and Forex, binary, whatever you want to do. We're going to go make some money, though. All right? Change might just cost you something. Change is not going to be easy. Change it may cost you some time, because you got to work at it every single day. So it may cost you some time. But what if it's not costing you some time? What if it's adding more time? What if it's adding more value? What if it's adding more time that you can spend living the successful, the exciting, the fearless, the limitless life because of what you did today? What you did today. Fight your fear. Fight your insecurities. Raise your level of vibration. Number 4, repetition and timing. This is how you raise your vibrational energy. Repetition and timing. See, they say, matter of fact, let me ask y'all, because I'm about to say what I'm about to say, but I want to ask y'all, how many days does it take to create a habit? Drop it in the chat. I want to see what y'all say. I knew that's what y'all was going to say. So if it takes 21 days to create a habit, why haven't you created any habits? Huh? Why haven't you created any habits if it only takes 21 days? Because it doesn't. It doesn't just take 21 days. We're in a popcorn society right now. It doesn't take 21 days to create a habit, because if it did, you would be creating habits like this. Waking up early, going to the gym, going live, talking about your business, recording videos, learning new skills. 90 days. 90 days of doing the same repetitious activity is what creates a habit. 60 is, well, you can do 60, 90. I'm gonna say 90. 90 days of doing the same thing over and over again is how you create a habit. So what habits are you about to create this last quarter of the year? What habits are you about to create? The last thing, final thing, workout and meditation. Moving your body. When you move your body, you feel so good afterwards. Because in the middle, it might be a little pain. But after you finish moving your body, you feel great. You feel good inside. Your confidence is up. Your vibration is up. Your energy is up. Your frequency is up. After you work out and meditate. Bob Proctor told me when I went to a seminar that every day that I should be closing my eyes for 5 minutes and visualizing the person that I see myself being in the future. Visualizing my future. Visualizing what I want to see. Meditating. Calming yourself. See, that'll help some of y'all hotheads that's on the call right now. Meditating. Becoming one with yourself. So this is how you raise your vibration, by canceling and delete. Find someone, model them, unlearn, relearn. Repetition and timing. And finally, working out and meditating. This is how you do that. So ladies, we know who we are. We know how to get to where we want to go. And we know the level of vibration that we need to be on to be able to achieve the goals that we want to achieve. And ladies, I am excited. I am excited because it is still 42 women on here that is ready to change their life. And guess what, ladies? You can do it. You can change your life with one decision. One decision to say, you know what? It's time for me to raise my level of vibrational energy. It's time for me to cancel and delete. It's time for me to become the best woman that I can be. And ladies, that is what we are about to do. If you are excited, let's make some noise.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Go, Queen, like you ready.
Hey.
We start moving wherever, ladies. We're about to turn up, all right? We're about to build our businesses. We're going to change our lives, because when we change our lives, we can change the world. Ladies, come back on here Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we are back with another topic, more great value. And we're just excited to be here with you guys. If anybody wants to open up and say something about this first Culture Queen call, please feel free. The floor is open for about another 4 minutes, and then we'll hop off.
Love it. Keep doing it. Have fun tonight.
Yes, I love it, Shanique. Anybody else? The floor is open.
Yes, this was definitely fun, lit, very lit. I hope we continue to do this, and I'm ready to empower the world, the whole world. I'm ready.
Yes, that's
Yes, let's go. It was
Well, I
nice.
just want to say thank you so much. I feel like you were speaking directly to me, and I just appreciate everything you and Pam said, and I look forward to the next call.
let's go.
Let's go.
Looking forward to working with all of you ladies, and let's start to change this world, ladies. Let's break these fears. Let's break all of these insecurities. We winning, period.
All right, so guys, so ladies, I do have a little announcement really quick. Let me go ahead and share my screen because wait, huh? Okay. Sunday at 6 o'clock, we are showing what the face of investing looks like. So this will be an opportunity call, and between
Go,
them.
ladies.
We're about to make money right there in their face, showing the plan. We're going to change lives with this event. So you want to make sure that you are promoting it to the highest level that you could possibly do. I mean, going live, dropping videos, dropping the flyer consistently on the phone. Listen, y'all, let's max this call out. I'm going to drop this flyer inside the chat. Ladies, women of culture, we going up. Let's
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, y'all. Love you guys. See you next time.
Peace.
Love y'all.
Love you, ladies.
How you leave it?